another press briefing with Caroline the Zealot. This was hard to believe. I'm going to show you this this little clip here, and I'll show it to you in a couple of pieces. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so he asked, why are you not prioritizing tax cuts? You're doing tariffs. And he's saying, well, you know, that's a increase in taxes. It is an increase in taxes, by the way. Yes, it is. The only way a tariff does not cost the country that imposes a tariff on their citizens is if a country that's sending the product over drops the price on it equivalent to the tariff, which they're not going to do. There was some of the first ones I thought they did some. They did drop it some. But there's not that much room. These are taxes on the buyer. The taxes on the buyer. Okay, he comes back at her, and let's look at the rest of this thing. And I guess when anyone has the gall to actually expose the truth to you, that you must insult them back. You know, when he comes up and says, you know, I've paid import duties. They're not charged to somebody else. They're charged to me, the buyer that's coming in. And then she goes on to this, the wonderful tax guys, and, you know, she's going to... How dare you insult my economic prowess? That's not very much prowess there. That's pretty zealotry, more like zealotry. And it just insults the guy and says, why would I ever call on a guy from the AP? That whole exchange is just insulting. And she did not put herself on a higher plane, that's for sure. Just to recap, tariffs are not paid by the country that sends the product. They're paid by the importer that it's imported to. And if you think that Canada, let's take Canada, and if they charge, or if we charge them a tariff for products being brought in, that's not going to raise our wages. That's not going to get us rich. It may raise our wages. She may be right on that one. But it's going to increase the cost of all those products. And if you don't think it's going to increase the cost of products, you don't know what economy is. It is very simple. Unless there is one huge gap in, they're charging us far, far more than their costs, which is not true. It just isn't true. Then we're going to end up paying it. There's some cases where governments will try to subsidize their industries so that they can pay tariffs, but even that doesn't work very well. And they're not doing that. Especially Canada's not doing it. Good grief. Anyway, that's on this one.